Y'all know I'm a Harlem-born, proud New Yorker. I lived there all my life. But I am a freshly born Atlanta peach. And I just have to tell you guys the difference.
I'm gonna tell you the difference, because I know the difference. I done been in both of them and I stayed there. See, Atlanta different when it comes to language from anybody, any city, you know what I'm saying? Because we are a little more country. We're a little more ratcheter.
New York slang is one of one, none of none. What we come up with is like worldwide. Like in Atlanta, they got some fly, they got some that no cap thing. I know that no cap came from Atlanta. Now that's all over.
I'm still trying to figure out what cap, which means bull. I'm still trying to figure out what city that really came from. And I've been arguing with a few people about it because some people say New York and some people say Atlanta.
It's the shizna for the hizna for the whizna, you know what I'm saying? But you better not catch the fizna, you know? And all I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying? It's the you feel me?
Food in New York versus Atlanta. New York is the food mecca. In Atlanta, the food's good. There's good food in Atlanta, but it's just not as many options and as much different kind of cultures as it is in New York. They giving me grits. They giving you heavy mac and cheese with bacon. They giving you big pieces of chicken and fried this, fried that, and so much gravy. And it tastes good. It's amazing, but I'm trying to eat clean.
Oh, but Atlanta, y'all got Mexican restaurants everywhere. I can get a good taco. I love the guacamole out here. The enchiladas are great.
But there is no topping walking to the corner store and getting that corner store chopped cheese, that bodega sandwich. You know what I mean? The Chinese food in New York still can't be topped. The Jamaican food in New York still can't be topped. So I have to give it to New York on that one.
Clubs are definitely different in Atlanta from New York. Start off by saying our strip clubs, they get butt ass naked. They got the best food up in them things. You can actually stand on the couches and the furniture in Atlanta, and in New York, they be like, get down.
Atlanta clubs, people actually dance, okay? And they actually spend money. You actually see bottles being popped.
I feel like our clubs in general, not just strip clubs, but our clubs in general is the veins of Atlanta. It keeps the blood flow.
New York is definitely a mood. It's just a mood. But Atlanta is a vibe. I landed in Atlanta and I'm like, ooh, this is a vibe. That's really the best way I could describe it.
Everyone in New York just has a stone cold face. They're not gonna be coming up to you smiling, having open arms. You just gotta really get to know somebody before you know what kind of person they are, before you could judge them. And in Atlanta, I guess, they could probably be a little bit more welcoming.
Like Southerners, we have hospitality. I've been signed to 50 Cent and I walk in and I'm just happy. I'm happy to be here. And everybody in G-Unit is just like, oh, these folk from New York. I'm like, why are we mad right now? We're on tour. You know what I'm saying? We making money, right? You know what I'm saying? Why are we mad? And, they just come from a place where it's kind of cutthroat.
Atlanta's rude as but they're also sweet. With New York, they're just rude. You ain't getting sweet in New York. So, Atlanta's the best of both worlds. They'll embrace you. But you try them, they'll still rob you.
New York City rappers compared to Atlanta rappers, I would say that the Atlanta rappers, they lend a helping hand out more. They stick together more. They put each other on. They spread that love, as in New York, it's not really that much of that going on. It's a lot of beef for things that they shouldn't even be beefing over. It's just two different sounds, but just as far as the camaraderie and the respect, I feel like Atlanta gives more of that to each other.
New York has not broken a real good rapper in a very, very long time. And when they do, they usually get caught with a gun in New York and get locked up. So we don't really have much. Atlanta has been dominating the rap game for quite some time. Granted, don't get me wrong, I love me a good, my New York rappers, but I feel like it hasn't been what it used to be.
That's one thing I'm having an issue with living in Atlanta. It's hard to shop out here. Man, I tried to go shopping the other day. I left with some socks and some more socks. But in New York, There's just so many different options and so many different everything to go and get fly. And it's easy to get fly out there.
New York has this swag, don't get me wrong, but I mean, New York mentality is just kind of like put on some fresh J's, where Atlanta pulls out the stops, like matching bags, shoes, hair, makeup. It's all set up. You go to Publix and they slaying in there.
Atlanta set the trend when it come to dripping. You feel what I'm saying? You know, like sauces, like, you know, I feel like them Harlem dudes, man, like they come out, everything from their shoes all the way up to the earrings, the hat, everything gotta be on pizzant, you feel me? But with Atlanta, man, like we'll have a t-shirt on, some blue jean shorts or something like that, and as long as our ice on us dripping, we cool, we straight. I'm saying, cause we can wear whatever and we gonna feel good, as long as that drip is drenched, like a thunderstorm, tornado out there, hurricane. You feel me? That's what we at with it.
I love everything that comes with Atlanta. It's a whole different type of confidence, a vibe, an embracement that you get here. But without a doubt, New York is where I get my drive, my hustle, my strength. The reason why I've made it so far is because of what everything has been instilled in me from the concrete jungle. So it's kind of cool because I get to sit here and be like, I've had the best of both worlds. It matches my growth. So it's perfect.
If you like that video, subscribe to VH1's 11 Hip Hop YouTube channel for more.